guys, this is Echo filming at the Earthlodge here in Guatemala. We have an amazing volcano behind us that's been letting off some steam in the background, which is pretty amazing, which is perfect for today's theme of class, which is yoga for digestion. So I am living in Guatemala the last month and a half, which means I'm eating a lot of amazing food, tortillas and beans and queso fresco, which sometimes my belly is not so happy with me for. So today I wanted to do a practice that was to help out the gut. So most importantly, it's really important for our gut biome that we pay attention to what we're eating, what does well for us and what doesn't do well for us. And in the process of having any issues with digestion, that we give ourselves the space and time to drop into our movement, bringing some twist into the movement and maybe some chest openers to just relieve any tension here along the front line of the body. So today we'll do a nice short practice just to promote the digestion. And so if you're feeling a little congested today or clogged like I am, it's really, really beautiful to do this type of practice. So join me on your back. All right, guys, so we are going to start on our backs today. So meet me on your back. And just allow the knees to be bent, the feet to be planted here. Hands can rest alongside the body. And bring the hands to the belly. So go ahead and just give a little bit of movement here, pressing the fingers into the gut. So we're just moving things around a little bit. Nothing too intense. You can kind of shift the right side over to the left side, the left over to the right. And then pull the knees into the chest. So we want to give some compression to the belly. Take a hold of the top of the shins and just rock a little bit from side to side. And go ahead and press the feet back down into the earth and let the feet go about matward distance. The hands can come out to a cactus and just drop your knees over to the right. So you can move your hips to the left a bit and turn your head to the left. So we're allowing the belly to fully just open and expand here off to the right side. Just a nice little light twist. And maybe the right foot sits on top of the left thigh. This is too intense, you don't have to, but you can possibly feel this in the left lateral side here as well. And come back through center and drop the knees over to the left now. Take your head to the right. This might feel good. You could stay here or bring the left foot on top of the right thigh, bringing it down to the earth a little bit more. Feeling that length down the right lateral side and feeling the belly stretch. So nice passive lengthening here, passive twisting at the beginning of our practice. And when we work with our digestion, doing any kinds of twists, especially early in the morning, is really, really good to just wake the body up, get the juices moving, let the digestion know that it's time for elimination. We want to be nice and gentle, very, very smooth and kind to our bodies. Come back through the center and pull the knees into the chest again. Now take the knees quite high up towards the chest and just let them drop over to the right. Again, you could cactus the arms. And you could take your right hand on top of the left thigh and pull a little bit, twist a little bit deeper. That left arm, the left shoulder might drop down to the ground a little bit heavier, and you'll feel this twist into the belly just a little bit more. Two more breaths here. And come back through the center. Keep the knees up nice and high. Shift the weight over towards the left hip, and then let the knees drop down over towards the left. Left hand on top of the right thigh, pulling into the twist a little bit deeper. And allow the right shoulder to melt down here. We want our twist as well in the exhales to allow us to move into that parasympathetic release. So rest and relaxation. And also as we begin to twist in the belly for detoxification, might get rid of little air pockets or any bloating that we might have in the belly. So just allow tension to release here. And come back through the center. Set the feet down and then pull knees into the chest, and let's take 3 rocks up to a seat. So massaging the spine as you come up, nice and gentle. And cross the ankles as you come forward, come onto the hands, and just come back into tabletop position. So as we come into tabletop position, knees are directly underneath the hips, wrists are directly underneath the shoulders. And we'll begin to take some cat and cows here. So on the inhale, allow the belly to drop. We look forward and up. On an exhale, round the spine, pull chin to chest. Inhale, the belly drops, look forward and up. And exhale, round the spine, chin to chest as the tailbone tucks under. Again, inhale, belly drops. And exhale, spine rounds. And inhale, come back to neutral. On another inhale, reach the right arm up. And exhale, sweep it underneath the left arm. Come onto the outer blade of that right pinky finger and stretch the left arm forward. So we're just twisting underneath the body. So this twist will get more into the arm lines than we will into the belly. Just allowing a bit of arms lengthening here. So into the shoulders, shoulder opening. And come back up by bringing the left hand back. Reach the right arm through. Bring the right hand down to the earth. Feather in the mouth. All right. Inhale, reach the left arm up. And exhale, sweep it underneath. Bring the left arm down, right arm forward. There is a volcano buzzing in the distance. I can see the black smoke coming out of it. That is pretty cool. One more breath. And bring the right hand back. Inhale, reach the left arm up. There it is again. And exhale, bring it down. Guatemala is pretty awesome. All right, let's tuck the toes under. Take an inhale here. And on an exhale, lift the knees just a little bit here. So the knees are lifted. We're really engaging through the belly, slight rounding of the upper back. Take one more inhale. And exhale, press the hips up and back, downward facing dog. So creating a strong foundation, press down through the palms, fingers nice and wide. Press hips up towards the ceiling. Take about 5 breaths here. You can pedal this out if you'd like. You can stay static, whatever feels best for you. And we're going to slowly begin to walk forward to meet the hands. So bending the knees as you come forward. And just take a ragdoll. So take a hold of opposite elbows and just rock from side to side. Let the head hang heavy. And a slight bend in the knees with the feet apart gives you a little bit more space for grounding down. Hands to the earth. Bring big toes to touch. Take an inhale. Lift halfway. And exhale, fold. Bend the knees, sink the hips. Reach the arms up for Utkatasana, chair pose. I've got cords hanging out everywhere. All right. So as you sink back, keep the hips nice and low. The knees should be directly behind the toes. So you still want to be able to see the toes here. Shoulder blades down the back. Take an inhale. And exhale, bring hands to heart center. We're going to twist to the right. So left elbow outside the right knee. Keep the knees in line. So look down at the knees. Notice if they're in line. And really press into that twist. Sink the hips a little bit lower and try to keep the belly away from the thighs. See how we're doing all the twisting this morning. Find a focal point out to the right side or over the right shoulder. And then set the hands down on the earth. Take the feet lightly apart. Bend the right knee, keep the right hand planted, and lift the left arm up. So twisting over to the left here. Find your breath. And come down to the ground. Big toes touching. Take an inhale halfway. And exhale, fold. Inhale, bend the knees. And exhale, bring the hands up to chair pose. So sink into your seat. Sink the hips back, shoulders down the back. Take an inhale. And exhale, hands to heart center. We twist to the left now. So right elbow outside the left knee, looking over the left shoulder or out to the left. Keep the knees in line, sink the hips. Belly away from the thighs. So now we're really twisting into the gut, twisting into the belly. It's just allowing any adhesions to break up here. 2 more breaths. And slowly fold down. Take the feet a little bit apart. Keep a bend in the left knee. Left hand planted, right arm reaching up. One more inhale. And exhale down to the earth. Fold in. Let the head hang here. Let the arms hang. And on an inhale, press to the feet, slight bend in the knees. Slowly begin to press all the way up to standing. Take your time unfurling the upper body. As you reach the top, the head comes up last. And shrug the shoulders back. A couple of times here, open the chest. And then shrug the shoulders forward. And come to standing, hands alongside the body. Relaxing here for a moment in that upright position, grounding down through the feet, feeling supported. Just notice how the body feels, notice how the belly feels. And take an inhale, reach the arms up. And exhale, hands down through heart center, pressing palms together, bringing the energy down. Inhale, lift up, nice and slow. Exhale, press palms together, come down through center. Directing energy downward. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, press down. So we allow that wind in the body, the energy upon it, energy to come down. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, come down. Last one. Inhale, reach. And exhale, reverse swan dive all the way down. Let the heart lead hands to the earth. Take an inhale, lift halfway up. And exhale, fold. Send the right foot to the back of the mat and bring the right knee down to the earth. Inhale, reach up through the arms, Anjaneyasana, low lunge. And just sink in here, sink into the left knee. Take an inhale. And then exhale, hands come to heart center. We twist again over to the left, right elbow outside the left knee. Keep the belly away from the thigh. Look over the left shoulder. Inhale, reach back up through center. And exhale, hands to the earth. Step forward, fold. Take an inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, plant the hands, send the left foot to the back of the mat, left knee down. Reach the arms up, Anjaneyasana. So sink into that right knee. We get a nice quad stretch here before we get into the belly. Take one more inhale. Exhale, hands to heart center, twist to the right, left elbow outside the right thigh. So belly lifting from the thigh, looking back over the right shoulder. Take an inhale, reach up. And exhale, hands to the earth. This time, step back to downward facing dog. So press back to that V shape. And take an inhale, roll forward to a plank position. On an exhale, bring knees and chest down. Keep the hips up. Inhale, forward onto the belly, lift the heart. Lift the palms lightly. Exhale, press the palms, and then hips to heels. Inhale, forward to a plank. Exhale, knees down, chest down. Inhale, forward onto the belly, lift the heart. Pause here, breathe. So pressing down through the pubic bone, compression of the belly. Keep the feet, tops of the feet pressing into the mat. Continue to breathe. And exhale, bring the right cheek down to the ground. Arms alongside the body. Breathe here. Inhale, bring the hands alongside the shoulders. Lift the chest up and bring the hands off the yoga mat. So we come onto the fingertips. Take an inhale, peel the chest up. Belly lifts from the ground. Exhale, wave the chest down. Belly touches down, forehead to the earth. Inhale, wave up, press into the pubic bone. And exhale, wave down, compression of the belly onto the earth, forehead down. Inhale, lift. And exhale, lower thighs. Everything in the lower trunk is engaged here, pressing to the tops of the feet. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, wave down. Bring hands by the shoulders. Take an inhale, lift up onto the knees. And bring the knees a little bit more narrow, heels together, and sit back into a child's pose, nice and narrow so the belly's compressed. And lay the forehead down. Arms are outstretched. And we just allow the belly to rest here on the thighs. And slowly peel the chest up as we sit back onto the heels. So you might feel a little bit of rumbling here. Let's Go ahead and bring the hands to the belly, a little bit of pressure. You can push on the sides. Just notice where there's tension. If there's tension somewhere, just apply a little bit more pressure. Stay here. Maybe move the fingers in a circular motion. And take 2 more breaths here, just exploring the gut, just noticing where there's tension. And take an inhale, reach up. Exhale, twist over to your right hand down behind you, barely touching the ground, left hand on the right thigh. And again, just twisting from the belly, open the chest. So getting a nice heart opener here as a side effect. Feel that twist through the belly on the right side. And then inhale, reach up through the arms. And exhale, twist over to the left. Really pull the belly in towards the spine. And come back through center, hands resting on the knees. So we can end here. Just shut the eyes down. You can always elongate this sequence by doing it a couple of times or staying in postures for longer. But as we stop here in a seated position, just allowing the spine to be nice and long, allowing the eyes to be softly shut. Just taking a few breaths here to finalize our practice. Bring the hands together at heart center. Take a deep inhale in through the nostrils, sigh out of the mouth. Thumbs between eyebrow center, third eye, bowing down towards the earth that supports us, giving the belly release onto the thighs. We say namaste. Okay guys, thank you for joining me for today's practice on gut health for our bellies. If you are feeling a little bit, congested or clogged in the digestive tract, it's always good to do a bit of twisting. Also some slower practices just allow you the space to settle in and listen to your body and notice what's feeling off for you, maybe also acknowledging what you're eating or what time you're eating or the types of foods that are coming into your body. So be very, very good and kind to your gut health. If you want to take more practices with me, you can find me on my YouTube channel at youtube.com/EchoGiselleWidmer. You can find trainings and retreats around the world at www.echoflowyoga.com. And for adventures, you can find me on Instagram at echo_around-the-world. I hope I get to see you somewhere in the world in 3D, but if not, keep joining me on the yoga mat or just showing up for yourself each day. And I hope that your belly is feeling better today for it.